Hello again, everyone. This is Jen here to share my experiences from Mastery of Success Day 2 for Creative Consciousness. And it was another very full day. We didn't get done until 8:30. So, long day, but very powerful. What we mostly talked about today was sales because this is Mastery of Success, and, success has to do with sales. I mean, you can't be a successful person if you're not selling. I mean, whether it's a product or a service or an idea or a concept, anyone who has ever been successful in this world has had to sell something. But the thing is that we have a lot of negative conditioning around the idea of selling, or the idea of sales in general, or salespeople. And for me, what I connected to the idea of sales and selling is someone that's, a salesperson is someone who's intrusive, they're pushy, they're dishonest, they just want my money, and there's always a power struggle there. So there, and from everybody sharing in the group, there's some pretty good consensus about that. There's definitely some negativity, negative connotations around selling. Yet, it's something that we're doing all the time. Anytime, every day you're selling something, you're selling an idea to someone, or you're trying to convince your kids to eat something that you just made, or you're trying to get your spouse to do something that you want them to do, like take out the garbage or something. So we're doing it all the time, yet we still have this negative thought pattern around it. And the thing is that even though we're doing it all the time, we're mostly doing it unconsciously. And if we could do it in a conscious way by connecting to what inspires the other person, then it could be a win-win, right? And it could open up possibilities for that person. And more than that, it could even be a gift. And for me, that really landed because in doing this and bringing the creative consciousness trainings here, I'm sort of making it my mission to connect every person to the greatest version of themselves. Because that's what I believe that these trainings can really do. And so if I am offering that to someone, what greater gift could there be? And what value, no matter what the price, I mean, obviously there's some limits there, but it's something that would be invaluable, to a person. If every person could be their greatest self, I mean, just imagine what kind of world we could live in, right? So we did that. We actually learned, the conscious way of selling, which I have to give props to Kirti Kaur. She actually, I did the enrollment training program, which is another program through Creative Consciousness, but it's something that you do through Skype. Well, at least I did anyway. And Kirti was the facilitator. So I had a little bit of kind of a leg up today on that. But we practiced it more, which was good because, the more you practice it, the more you get comfortable with it, and the more you can really stop worrying about the words and connect to your heart and what inspires the other person. So we practiced it more, and it felt relaxed. I mean, because if you think about what normally, comes up when you're thinking about, I got to make this call and I got to sell something to someone, you're like, oh, I don't want to do it. There's a lot of negative energy there. But when I did it in this way, I felt relaxed. And that allowed me to really connect to my heart and the other person's heart, of course, so that it wasn't really selling, but it was sharing an experience that inspired both of us. So we both would walk away from that interaction feeling energized and moved and touched. So that was cool. You know, like I said, I did have a little bit of experience with that already before with Kirti, whoop whoop. But it was good to just practice that again and get more feedback from different people. So that was great. Another thing that really like struck a nerve with me today was just a statement that one of the trainers made, and it was drop the vain notion that you have the entitlement to be rescued. And it's the radiator making a funny sound. Because I connected to that statement because I realized that I do kind of play the damsel in distress sometimes, because I want to be rescued. Oh, you know, everybody wants to be every girl, at least, I think at some point in her life, wants to be the damsel in distress. Oh, rescue me. But that's just a tango. And I should explain. So tangos are something that you learn in Master One. It's tangos are like a way that we manipulate basically other people, you know, by playing a part so that they'll give us energy. So like one tango might be, oh, poor me, and basically that's what this tango is. It's, oh, poor me, come save me, come make me feel better. You know, and that's a way that you can, you know, put up this mask so that other people give you attention. That's what a tango is. That's our terminology in creative consciousness. So I realized that, you know, even though I already knew that I kind of do use that tango sometimes, not all the time. It's not like my main one, but I realized that I do that. I do, you know, kind of have this thing of, oh, I need to be saved, rescue me. So I've got to drop that because I'm responsible. I'm responsible for everything in my life. I can't blame anyone. I can't point the finger and say, oh, it's your fault, because it's me. It's me. Everything is me. So those are some of my insights from today. Of course, like I said, I'm going to share my insights for tomorrow as well. And yeah, so I hope to see you tomorrow. And again, if you haven't gone to any of the websites or checked them out, I would encourage you to do that. And I'll see you tomorrow.